Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. A Perth karate instructor who sexually abused a teenage student for almost 2 years has been jailed until at least 2029. A jury found Gavin Smith guilty of dozens of charges after a 7-day trial. The girl's father wants other victims to know it's okay to speak up.
There's help there for you. You've just got to get it. Don't destroy your life because of some person's selfish attitudes and selfish wants to destroy yours.
Queensland Emergency Services are still searching for an 85-year-old man missing from the flood-affected Douglas Shire north of Cairns. The local man hasn't been seen or heard from since Sunday night. The region's been inundated with rain over the past couple of days on the back of tropical cyclone Jasper. ACT policing has charged a man with murder after the killing of a woman at Canberra Zoo on Monday. The 29-year-old man was charged during a bedside hearing in hospital where he's still undergoing treatment for alleged self-inflicted wounds. He's been refused bail and will next appear in court next April. Convicted terrorist Abdul Nasser Benbrika has been released from a Victorian jail with strict conditions. The federal opposition is continuing to slam the Albanese government, saying they should have done more to keep him behind bars.
The government has ended the year by releasing a terrorist into the Australian community. Benbrika is the worst of the worst.
That's Deputy Federal Opposition Leader Susan Lee. Defence ties will be high on the agenda when the Prime Minister sits down with his New Zealand counterpart in Sydney. Christopher Luxon is here for his first official overseas trip as leader. And federal police have charged a passenger on a flight from the Gold Coast to Melbourne. He's accused of vaping on the plane, exposing himself and urinating on seats. The 52-year-old will face a Southport court in February. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Aussie pace bowler Mitch Starc has smashed IPL records as he joins the Kolkata Knight Riders as the most expensive Indian Premier League player ever on a $4.4 million contract. Pat Cummins held the record for just a few hours with a $3.6 million deal at the Sunrisers Hyderabad. In the Big Bash League, the Adelaide Strikers have had a 6-wicket win over Sydney Thunder, scoring the needed runs with 2 balls to spare. And the Cronulla Sharks have signed in-demand Warriors enforcer Aden Fanua-Blake for 2025. In a move few saw coming, the big prop has signed a 4-year deal with the Sharks, having been linked to St George Illawarra, the Tigers and the Bulldogs. In entertainment news, Nicole Kidman has arrived in Australia for the festive season. She was spotted being picked up from the airport by hubby Keith Urban. Nick is set to get glam for a red carpet tonight for the Aussie premiere screening of Prime Video series Expats. And Kendall Jenner is hitting the slopes as a single woman amid her breakup with Bad Bunny. The model seen hanging out with her group of friends in Aspen, including good mate Justin Bieber. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.